Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Randy Mulders, but in these videos, I'll call myself Business Randy, because I believe that your life is your business and your business is your life. I hope you take the time to listen to my story. I'll try to keep this short. That's me. Every day I wake up checking if I got a message from my daughter. I used to wake up with my children every day. My days look different now. I thought I had it all. My relationship ended and I never saw it coming. My children. How can I be the father I always pictured in my mind? I'm never going to be the father I thought I would be. I felt alone. It felt like everything was going wrong. I remember lying on the couch one day, crying so bad, it felt like the lower half of my body wasn't there anymore. I remember telling my boss about my situation at home and bursting into tears right in front of him. I remember getting on the train one day and I just saw two kids that looked like mine. I couldn't keep in my tears and I cried in front of everyone. I was doing so badly, creditors kept on confiscating my paycheck. I didn't have enough money to pay my rent. I couldn't even go to the dentist. One day, the electricity company came to cut off my lights. I remember that like yesterday. It was shameful, embarrassing, and painful. At night, I sat there, staring out the window in the candlelight, thinking, something needs to change. I can't keep going on like this anymore. The IRS were ready to compound my car. I traded my one-bedroom apartment for a closet, the boiler room, with just enough room for my mattress. I needed to take full responsibility to get out of this mess I created. I wasn't only going to get out of debt, I was going to grow out of debt. But it came with a price and a sacrifice. So one day, by accident, I found my teachers. I'll introduce you to some of them.
People that are hungry are willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have.
You can fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take a chance on doing what you love.
If you will change, everything will change for you.
That whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve.
Make no small plans, for they have no magic.
But what makes him become the person he becomes is that he becomes what he thinks about most of the time.
Don't you ever forget it either. Positive thinking works wonders. I love you.
Change your words, change your life.
Emotion is created by motion.
People who won't take step number one never take step number two.
You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards.
On the other side of your maximum fear are all of the best things in life.
You always have to remember to take care of you first and foremost.
We have infinite potential. There's no end to what we can bring to the surface. No one even knows what we're capable of doing.
It all starts right now.
I am so thankful I found them, because they changed me. I studied them, but I also began studying myself and everyone around me. I learned, unlearned, and relearned. I started to plan a new chapter in my life. Not only was I learning, but also reading and writing, things I've never done before. Every day was a blessing, what I was going to get from the day. I began working on my goals. I started to ask better questions, make better decisions. I worked on the promise of the future and mastered my finances. For the first time in my life, I was really working on my gifts, talents, abilities, skills and dreams. I see more today. I see that there are opposites working everywhere we look. I see resources, options, solutions and possibilities. I saw from up close how you can rise above your circumstances. But most importantly, because of them, I am aware and I enjoy every minute I spend with my children. And I'm just scratching the surface here. At first, I was so excited I wanted to teach my children everything I've learned. But my time with them is so limited. YouTube, therefore, is a resource for me to reach out to them when I'm not there, when I'm not around. But also for everyone who's interested. Even if I could bring just one idea, it will be fulfilling for me. Not a lot of people are there for you when you have difficulty in your life. Thankfully, opportunity is always close by. I'm going to make videos from about 5 minutes each about all the topics I've learned, because it are many. Let's become life smart. I want to be better every time someone sees me. I hope you join me, follow me on my journey, and let me become part of yours. And I hope you see the lesson in my story. It doesn't matter what happens to us. We're stronger than we believe we are. What happens to us can happen to almost everyone. What's important is what you do with it. You must make a sacrifice to achieve what you want to achieve. You owe it to yourself and everyone around you, the people you love, to grow and work on your happiness and wealth. Don't wait for pain to change you. Go where you want to go and don't look back.